Am I the only one who also thought that McDonald's breakfast stopped at 11 a.m.? We watched Big Daddy for this week's episode of...
Well, we'll just tell your mother that we ate it all.
You done recently?
I only got into Paramore's last album about...
Oh, same. It took me a year.
6 months to a year ago. It took me a while to sit with that. And they're like one of my favorite bands. But
Yeah.
And now I love that album.
Well, the first time, because like I really didn't like in the single, which I now love. I think is a banger. What's it called?
Hard Times.
Yeah, Hard
Yeah,
Times.
that's such a banger.
But like when it's like we're gonna get to rock bottom.
It's still a little cringy.
Like
at
that
times.
sound really put me off.
There's so much shit on that album that goes real hard though.
Rose-colored boy.
Yeah,
Are we
great
recording?
song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Okay.
talking about album reappraisals.
I was always really not a fan of Vampire Weekend.
Oh yeah.
And I listened to like Ezra Koenig on You Talking...
U2, REM,
Oh,
the REM
the
one.
REM one. And I was like, this guy seems pretty cool. He's got his head switched on properly. So then I just smashed all their albums in a row. And
What's
I was
your
like,
favorite one?
Because
Because I've been a big Vampire Weekend fan since Inception. Since I saw the movie
Yeah, since the
Inception.
film Inception.
Yeah.
Yeah, DiCaprio's performance really got me onto their indie rock flavor.
Yeah, I was like, I want to listen to A-Punk now.
in terms of the whole album, it's probably the
Say it. Modern Vampires of the City. Yeah, it's
but like,
so good.
But there are songs on the first two that I like a lot
I
more
think
than anything
Cousins
on that.
is an insanely good song.
I think Cousins is one of the worst songs anyone's ever
Really?
written.
I love it.
still hate that song.
I think it's great.
But A-Punk is fun. I always hated that, but that's fun. Like Mansard Roof is great. Giving Up the Gun is a real good song.
Yeah, right.
I haven't listened to much of Vampire Weekend's latest album just because it's so fucking long.
Well, because that was coming out, so like that's why they were all around there. And I don't love that album, but the other ones I liked.
I've been listening to War all the time a lot this week.
Oh,
Such a
God.
good album.
Now you're speaking my
scratching the
language. Yeah. That's basically like stroking my dick. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm listening.
For the Workforce Drowning is such a good song.
It's probably one of Thursday's like top 5 songs.
I love that song, yeah. Dude, you know, I heard a great song the other night.
What?
I saw some local Australian professional wrestling on the weekend, PWA,
Yeah.
Pro Wrestling Australia. It's the big Sydney promotion. A guy came out to Venom, and it got me going.
That fucking rules.
Yeah, it was actually fun.
I think you two came out to Venom as well. When you were sitting there.
Yeah, because we started kissing in the movie.
yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking sick. Man, local wrestling was so much fucking fun.
Yeah.
I think everyone should go see it sometime.
I think people should only go see local Japanese wrestling because it's actually the art taken to the next level where they actually get hurt. And they
they are doing
He's just reading text messages from you.
New Japan Pro Wrestling are actually doing a Sydney show in a couple of weeks. I'm going to try to get tickets. It was fucking sick though. Also, there was a guy on the wrestling show because I posted photos of the show to my Instagram. This girl I hooked up.
I've never seen you post things with such sincerity. Just your Instagram story being like, yeah, this is great.
It was so much fun, dude. I was having the best fucking time. The wrestling was like unbelievable quality. I saw a dude put on like legit like a 4.5 star match, then cut a promo pushing the mailing list. It was so fucking sick.
Does he have 2-for-1 codes?
Dude, he was like, and if you sign up to the mailing list right now, then you get a discount on our show in a month's time.
Yeah, he did,
Man.
he did the old Powerbomb comedy.
Do you reckon-
put on a
Like,
4.5
sweating up,
star
doing
show?
doing like million backflips.
Do you
and
reckon
shit.
he's not famous enough that if you like hit him up on Instagram, he'd like we'd be like do the mailing list thing as a video, but for Powerbomb?
I honestly, anyone else in the show, maybe he was the biggest wrestler on the show, and he was in the opening match, so he could leave early.
Like-
Probably that's usually what it means. he's
Like
the big
how
wrestler in
actually
a match.
sick would it be if you got like 2 wrestlers to do like a body slam or something like through a table, and then it's like come to Powerbomb.
Oh,
comedy
it'd be unbelievable.
if you want to see hard hitting comedy.
Jamie, the move you'd have them do would be a power bomb.
Oh, of course, it's
Yeah.
named after a wrestling move.
Yes. Yeah.
Man, it's been Powerbomb for so long. I was just like, yeah, it's made. It's,
Yeah, it's
called,
lost
It's a made up
meaning.
word.
it's
Yeah.
called Powerbomb because it's Powerbomb comedy.
Yeah.
But a lot of people who like wrestling isn't in like the forefront of their head would think that we're just talking about bombing.
Well, it is. It's a double entendre.
Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a classic bit of wordplay.
This is gonna, man. This
Yes.
podcast is gonna go down in the annals of like
Annals.
comedy history when
Finance.
people
Yeah,
are
it's
like,
going down
"Why
the
was it called
annals.
Powerbomb Comedy?" They're like, well, actually, 3 of the creators who recorded a blah blah blah.
Yeah,
We have
well, it's
told
emerging-
that story
yeah.
on the podcast.
That's
at
what
some
I'm
point,
saying.
sure.
This will be like
A Tale of Two Group Chats by
When-
Charles
Yeah.
Dickens.
when we're the Beatles, it's gonna be like this is like you
Well,
know-
we are the Beatles.
Yeah, good point. But yeah, no, we could probably do that. We could probably make that happen. I've been trying to I want to try and get more involved in the local wrestling scene. I think.
Yeah.
So maybe
you want to be a wrestler?
No, God, no. If anything,
A ring girl?
I would
A manager?
I would consider doing some either writing or.
Oh wow, lucky for the wrestling.
Yeah.
Andrew Hastings is considering bringing his talents to the
No, like,
PWA.
but they have to do it for free. Not for them. I'm saying for like a smaller. Fuck off. Don't laugh at my ambition.
No, I thought that's so cute, but the idea that you're like, I'm considering doing it for them.
No, it
Like,
wouldn't be them. It would be like for a smaller
Also,
one.
I would love to see the storylines that
That-
were
them like a
based
big
off
series
things
one,
in
just-
your personal life.
Oh, dude, it would be sick. Every feud would be over like a butt plug or some shit.
Yeah. Suddenly there's like some pink-haired wrestler that's not interested in the goth one.
Yeah.
Guys cutting promos on each other because like you stole my weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be dope, dude.
I don't think I'd ever see you excited more than if you got that job. But
Oh,
also,
man.
like,
it's not even like something I super want to do. It's just like something I'm curious.
and also,
about.
I don't think I'd be less interested to talk to you than when you're like, so I was cutting promo for it, and I'd be like, oh my lord.
Do you know who Jim Cornette is? All right. Well, Jim Cornette is.
Yeah, I'd probably
We'll
like.
all know who Jim Cornette is by the time I'm done.
I'd probably like pass him a joint and be like, calm down.
Yeah.
Now tell me about your favorite M&M colors. And he's like, well, there's red.
The green one's sexy.
I think blue is the best M&M.
Like the personification M&M.
No,
or
the
best
actual
taste?
flavor.
They all taste the same.
Cunt.
Yeah, but it's in your mind's eye, dude.
It's
I think
absolutely in your
I like
mind's
the
eye.
yellow ones for peanuts.
You eat with your eyes, dude.
Yeah, I'm not a peanut fan.
Yeah, I love the peanut ones and the crispy ones.
I like-
Crispy
I
ones
like-
are my shit.
I like
They're
the
really good,
I like
right?
the crispy ones.
the
They're
peanut
good.
butter ones are nice too.
Yeah, they're little like Reese's Pieces.
They're a bit
but
rich.
they're,
Dude, I was having Reese's Pieces or Reese's Pieces thins the other day.
It's so much more fun to say Reese's Pieces.
I was having the thin ones the other day. It was like so good.
the thin.
Yeah, it was like mostly peanut. It was like the peanut butter with like a thin layer of chocolate around
Oh,
it.
that sounds
It
dope.
was pretty
I
sweet.
want some candy now.
Yeah,
We
like
got none in
that's-
the house. Sorry, we've got the world's hottest corn chips.
Yeah, I'm just worried that like I don't want to like be doing liquid dumps at Everly before a show.
Oh, it won't get you that early.
Oh, I don't know.
Jake, why? Just don't. Why? Like, do it if you want, but you don't need to subject yourself to this.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm saying I probably won't do it.
Or you could just do it, pussy.
Yeah. I did 2 in one night.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
All right, pass me one.
All right. Yeah. You ready?
I just want to try one.
You're gonna want to fill your water glass up.
Do I want like a whole one, or I just want to have a bite of one?
I mean, I did a whole one. I did 2 whole
And like
ones.
in one bite?
Yeah.
Like usual? Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, we're in our 30s.
All right. Here we go.
Oh,
Pretty
Jamie.
fucking hot.
It's pretty fucking hot, but wait, it gets a lot hotter.
Swallow it quickly, I reckon.
Yeah. Get it out of there, and don't touch your eyes.
That's a very good point.
Yep.
I touched my dick once after doing chili.
I fingered a chick once after chopping up chilies.
Listen to his voice already.
Yeah, I'll take over while you swallow for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was like 16,
It's pretty hot, right?
It's pretty hot.
When I was like 16, I was helping my girlfriend's mum cook, and I was chopping up chilies for her. And she was like, "Make sure you wash your hands before you do anything later tonight." And I was like, "That's so inappropriate."
It's very
I'm
hot.
just enjoying watching.
Getting hotter.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
getting hotter.
It gets way hotter. It's got like Carolina Reaper in it, which is like the second
Yeah, how you
hottest
doing,
chili
James?
in the world. I found I couldn't stop salivating.
Yeah, it's making my tongue very wet.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so my
I
I
started.
feel like I'm on an episode of Jack.
Have you started crying yet? I cried a bit.
I think I'm about to.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm just sad.
My nose didn't run as much as I thought it would, but I started crying.
how about this? Like a really masculine guy, but he's like,
I'm going to go wash my hands now. before
Yeah,
I do
you should
something
definitely do
really
that.
Dumb.
Yeah,
How's
you
this-
should definitely do
how's
that.
this for a scenario though? All right, so it's a really masculine guy, but he's got depression real bad, so he keeps going in chili eating contest so that he
can cry.
has an excuse to cry. That's like just eating these chilies. He doesn't even like them. It's just like, "But she took the kids and she's not coming back."
Dad loved chili.
Dad loved chili, dude.
I've seen my dad eat like a ghost pepper with like virtually no like
Yeah,
discomfort at all.
that's crazy.
He can smash chili real good.
I've seen my dad skull beers, but that's about it. I've seen him skull beers. I've seen my dad green out. That was pretty funny.
That's funny. We've told that story.
Yeah,
on the
no, I know.
podcast.
It's just funny.
My uncle is like my dad's brother. He
Is that what an uncle is?
it could have been my mum's brother. You condescending fuck.
Yeah.
It's hot for a while, but it gets better.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad we've done the biggest cell phone in podcasting history. Like, let's just voluntarily incapacitate one of our hosts. That's fine.
But
Yeah, it's fine.
we were on this like trip away for like New Year's after we'd finished high school, and I think more people turned up to it than he thought were going to be there. So he stayed there for a couple of nights to keep his eye on everything, but still kind of got involved with like the rowdiness because he was like, "Your beer bong's too bloody long. You gotta cut the hose real short so you can just." Pour it in and then just do it yourself.
Yeah.
Because there always had to be people holding it up
Yeah, this
for you.
conversation's making me miss my dad. I should go.
Yeah. But then
Well, it's thematically appropriate.
Yeah.
But then he was just getting in there and being like, "Do you ever put an egg in there?" like what? He's like, "It's a bit of fun. You chuck a couple of eggs in the beer bong." So he cracked 4 eggs.
But what's the purpose? Does it like fuck
is
you
it a-
up?
is it a
Or?
I think it was just to say like.
I think it'd be a good prank if you did it without the person realizing there were eggs in there.
Yeah, but it's also like a kind of tough guy thing as well.
I think I'd puke.
They're like,
if
I
I didn't know and like something like squiggly.
I hate
that-
eggs, dude.
Yeah,
I love eggs, but like if I didn't know,
or at least if you didn't vomit, you'd at least kind of like catch it and be like,
Yeah,
what the
yeah,
fuck
for
was that?
sure.
But he
then I think I'd vomit as well.
he
Yeah.
did 3 beers and 4 eggs in one go in the beer bong.
Yeah.
Even that makes me feel a little queasy.
Yeah, well, because you just ate the world's hottest corn chip.
Yeah, my lips are a bit hot now.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah,
Do you want me to
Amy's
go
in
get
for a
some
treat tonight.
chapstick for you?
No,
Yeah.
probably not.
Oh, wouldn't it be so funny if you shat yourself on stage?
Anyway, so
I don't think it because it's too insubstantial.
Yeah.
That's how I felt about it.
Like
You'll be
maybe
fine.
on the way out.
you'll be fine if
I'm
you.
not overly concerned.
Yeah.
No, you'll be okay.
Anyway, so my very inappropriate girlfriend's mother was like, make sure you wash your hands before you do anything. Wink, wink. And I was like, that's so fucking inappropriate. And then I did forget to wash my hands, and I fingered my girlfriend later that night, and she was very upset.
Oh no!
Yeah, she got a
What'd you do to calm?
real
cool
spicy
her
pussy.
down?
You know.
You handled that pretty well.
I
Yeah.
mean, like it's still hot.
I
but,
think
like,
what the kids say is I gave her a kiss to make her feel better, if you know what I'm saying.
And then your lips were like, oh, very burny. Very burny.
Yeah, dude.
Bernie Sanders. Is that a bit?
Like it's Bernie Sanders, but he eats a lot of chili.
But he's burning.
Can you do a Bernie impression?
No, I don't think so.
I would love to do a Bernie impression, but I can't.
But isn't he just like an old like oh?
Kinda, but he's
I'm Bernie
he-
Sanders.
No, that's not what Bernie Sanders sounds
Are
like.
you sure?
No.
No, but I'm not doing what you think I'm doing. I'm doing like an old man. Like, oh, Bernie.
Jan-
What the fuck is?
So,
James Adomian's impression of it was pretty funny.
can you do? Try.
No,
you
I
do
can't
it.
do.
Just try.
All right. No, Bernie.
No, but that's making fun of my impression, which is like, I think
Alright,
it's like, all right, let me see if I can like tweak it a little
All right,
bit.
see if we can do a Bernie
It's
Sanders
like-
impression.
Oh, that's all the way.
This is how Jamie's getting the like chili out of him.
Yeah.
Socialism is the answer.
He's not Helen Keller. What are you like?
I need to look up a clip of Bernie
Yeah,
Sanders.
isn't it more like socialism is the answer?
There you go. It's
I
close to
thought
that,
he
but
was,
it's
he's
not that,
less
but you're close to
jowly
it.
though, isn't he? He's more like
He's a little
Oh.
jowly.
He's a bit jelly. He's like 100 million years old.
Medicare for all. He's like that kind of.
No,
he's not.
Wait,
Dude, you're talking about my idol Bernie Sanders. I'm a Bernie bro,
No, 'cause
dude.
it's
You
like-
can't be talking shit about him.
It's like this.
I
right?
thought you were
It's
about
like
to go.
This.
You make me happy.
It's like this.
Jesus Christ. What's it like?
He's still struggling with the chili.
Well, that's what because I was just thinking like it's making me laugh now because of how many of my impressions would begin with someone going, "Oh."
That's
Like-
true. They do.
Yeah.
Like if I did Bill
That-
Clinton, I'd be like, "Oh,
If you do-
Hillary."
If you do him, you do. Oh.
Well, yeah, but that's like at least somewhat accurate. We're like, "Oh, it's fine."
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Nah, come on, dudes.
So Bernie Sanders would be a little more like,
Healthcare.
yeah, something about
Yeah,
Medicare.
Yeah. We're going to extend
Yeah?
the minimum wage. We're
That's
gonna raise
good.
the minimum wage.
Yeah,
We're gonna
that's not bad.
increase the minimum wage.
Yeah, he talks very
Yeah,
like.
stilted.
Quick, let's do an impression of him talking to Dan Muggleton.
I'm a white guy.
Dad,
I think that was like,
Bernie Sanders, you're a white guy.
maybe that was the closest I
Oh,
got to
actually,
it.
Dan,
Combining
I'm
the
Jewish.
two. I'm a white guy. That's the closest I think I've got
that
to
was
it.
actually not that far off Bernie Sanders.
Yeah, so I have to do Bernie Muggleton.
We must sound like the
Yeah,
biggest,
going.
like to anyone listening right now. This is not good. Like,
But do you know it's gonna
these,
get?
these impressions are going to come out terribly.
I think
It's-
it's very funny.
My Dan impression is
yeah,
flawless.
the Bernie impressions are not
But
good.
it's going to get
Whoa.
worse when we start talking about the movie and then start impersonating the star of the movie because
Rob Schneider.
oh, well, he,
Cole Sprouse and Dylan Sprouse.
yeah.
I'm more of a Cole fan myself.
They're hot now.
No,
Yeah, they are.
nah.
Like, girls think they're hot.
I don't know. Maybe like tween girls, but they're too like.
What,
yeah, I
you-
don't get it.
That people watch like Riverdale and think that like a Dylan. Is it Cole or Dylan? Who's
I
in
don't know,
Riverdale?
dude. I don't watch that
Whichever
shit.
one. Whichever one. That
I'm too manly for that.
No, you're
I'm
not.
too manly for Riverdale.
Should we start
I got-
talking
I got-
about?
I only watch Gigolos.
And Fight Club.
Yeah, Gigolos and Fight Club, dude. That's all I watch.
Should we talk
Could
about?
you
the
do a
movie?
Bernie Sanders impression, Rich?
I can't remember what he sounds like.
Kind
I could-
of like this.
I could probably do it if I like heard a clip of him.
I think it's less fun to do that one
Yeah,
to study him. More just to have an idea of what you think he sounds like.
We'll just tell you mother we ate it all.
tell your mother we ate
You're just
Yeah.
Nah, I kind of lost it.
Yeah, I think I lost it too.
I got an impression of Bernie
heat's
Sanders.
dying down.
You're fired.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, that's
You're listening to We'll Just Tell You Mother We Ate It All, a podcast about teen
sex.
comedies, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
The last episode wasn't really, and this one
We're
isn't.
doing
This one isn't either. But also
Big Daddy.
we did this movie because a guest wanted to do it, and then
They
they're
cancelled.
not here, so we're doing it. Big Daddy is a 1999 American comedy film directed by Dennis Dugan and starring Adam Sandler, Joey Lauren Adams, and the Sprouse twins. The film was produced by. This is all just very
Do you
boring.
reckon they ever double dated
financial
with Mary
stuff.
Kate and Ashley?
Almost, you'd hope so.
Mm.
No, because they're too young for them, right?
Yeah, they're the Olsen twins are a bit
Kate
older.
and Ashley would be like, I think, like 7 or 8, maybe even 10 years older than the Sprouses.
Yeah, I guess
They're
the Olsens
probably,
are older
what?
than me, and the Sprouses would be younger than me.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
probably slightly older than you, right?
No,
The
the
Olsen
Olsen
twins?
twins like turned 18 like when I did. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
right.
Yeah, nice.
We were keeping tabs.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's fine to keep tabs on when someone turns 18. When
Those
you're
are the-
also
the-
turning 18.
There are definitely
Totally.
those kind of like gross guys who are just like
Oh,
sitting
yeah.
there with a countdown clock being like,
Yeah, I remember,
like,
like,
what
Nikki
date can I say?
Webster.
Like Chloe Grace Moretz. is
Yeah,
hot or
well,
something
Chloe
like that.
Moretz was probably like the latest one. I
Yeah.
reckon. Or maybe
Or one of the
Elle
Fannings. Yeah,
Yeah.
Elle Fanning.
I think even them, I'm like when they like 18-year-old actresses now, I'm like they're pretty young. Like,
Really?
yeah,
Who?
Oh, 18 is way too young.
it's pretty rough out there for a boy like me.
Yeah, it's hard that you can't fuck 18-year-olds anymore.
Hey, you said it.
I said it, but I was correct.
Yeah, no, I don't want to fuck 18-year-olds. I want to fuck 20-year-olds.
Yeah, the new 18.
20's the new 18, dude.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Well, if 30's the new 20,
I wonder if there's going to be a critical
then 18's the new.
reappraisal of this movie now that like kind of the needle is turning on Adam Sandler a little.
I don't think this
Well,
movie.
I reckon we take the first step
I
right
don't-
here, right today.
I don't think.
I
This
love
movie,
this movie.
I don't think this movie was ever poorly received.
It was.
Really?
Yeah. Go down to reception. Like I would say like
40% on Rotten Tomatoes.
yeah.
Man, fuck Rotten Tomatoes.
Someone
dude.
of the AV Club called it Sandler's best movie and said he possesses an innocence that makes the mean-spiritedness inherent in much of his work surprisingly palatable.
But see, I reckon that might have been a reappraisal thing. Like that might
Maybe,
be
I guess
a
the AV
later
Club
review.
a
probably
sand,
been around forever.
a sand naissance.
Yeah. Because there is kind of a Sand Nason.
I know, dude. With that Netflix special, he hosted Saturday Night Live recently and shit.
Because like I know that people from our generation still like hold up.
Dude, Billy Madison is a good fucking movie.
Yeah, but people hated
And
Billy
Happy Gilmore.
Madison. Like people.
Yeah, but like snobby critics would always hate it
Yeah.
because of like the immaturity in it. But like it is like that, guys. Is like it's very innocent and like
Yeah.
a lot of it. Like this movie is very sweet.
Yeah.
I liked it a lot.
I
thought it was very
cried.
sweet. I cried, dude, when he lost the fucking kid. Man, that was brutal.
Yeah. And in court,
I should call my dad.
did it make you want to call your dad?
No, well, because it reminded me. So growing up, I used to hang out with my dad on the weekends, and it was exactly like that. It was like it reminded me so much.
He let you
of-
name yourself.
Like not that.
Is that where
but
you got
like
the
it's-
big dog from?
It's that kind of vibe, man. Like it was going. He would get his rich ex girlfriend to buy us McDonald's because she wanted it back. We'd like hang out. I'd watch him play video games. He used to do speed runs of Super Metroid and Alex the Kid,
That's pretty cool.
and I'd watch him do that. He was always hungover and shit. It was very very big daddy situation.
In terms of how your relationship with your father manifested in your watching of this episode, for me, it just kind of made me think maybe I should just show up at someone's door and they'll take me in.
Please,
Yeah.
mister.
My
Please,
daddy
mister.
doesn't talk to me anymore because I'm trained.
This is my new pussy. I call her Scuba Steve.
Scuba Sabrina.
Yes. Go off.
Did you think this was funny, though? Like, it is in parts,
Yeah.
but it's less funny than
It's
I
less.
remember.
It's less laughs per minute than like Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore.
Of course, but it's like,
Yeah.
I think it's designed
it's like a
that
family
way.
comedy as
Yeah.
well. It's like a feel good PG
Oh,
family
here's
comedy.
something.
It's less laugh out loud funny, but there's lots of funny bits in it. Like the guy's discomfort with his friends turning out to be gay.
That
is
was
really
Yeah.
funny.
exactly what I was about to ask, because I wanted to talk about this, because like the
Does
two
that
guys
hold up?
played by
Sandler's
Alan
woke.
Covert and
And
the
Peter
other guy,
Dante.
yeah, they're gay,
Yeah.
and Sandler doesn't have a problem with it.
But the other guy's
movie
uncomfortable.
still seems to kind of have a problem with it.
Yeah.
No, I think what it is.
well, there's
is
a
that-
character who has a problem with it, and that's never resolved.
But not even that the character has a problem with it. Like, being gay by Sandler is treated like cool. Who cares? Whatever. Sandler's woke. The movie is still like being
Yeah.
gay is a bit of a funny joke.
Yeah,
where,
that's
like,
true.
Where like they're making out and like, isn't it inherently funny that they're like, I love you, dude, and they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
But,
you're right.
but isn't
Yeah.
it? I would see it more as that it's making fun of the homophobia that guy has.
I don't know that it is.
I think
the tone's different.
I agree with you both. Where I think that yes, it is making fun that guy's uncomfortable. Maybe even suggesting that he might have like closeted feelings towards his bros as well. But I think just from the movie perspective, there's a lot of like, haha. Like
Gay dudes.
Sandler's buddies are gay dudes, you know, like they're doing like open mouth tongue kissing, like because like
Yeah.
when they kiss, it's not just like, "I'll see you, honey." Mwah.
yeah,
it's
they're
like,
making
"Blah."
out.
Yeah,
Two
yeah.
dudes in suit that were in a frat together making out.
And then I
it's
guess
a funny visual, I
like,
guess.
today, like I guess the
Well,
work-
that's also like part of the humor. Is like imagine if two of your bros ended up being like a gay.
Yeah,
couple,
imagine if
like,
one of your bros turned out to be a woman or something. Wouldn't that
yeah,
be like?
yeah. There's inherent humor in it.
Yeah. That happened to me. I don't know what you like. But
Yeah, but I mean, like I get what you're saying, where like the idea of like two bros that are gay now, like there is maybe something to be mined, but it does not maybe not mean spirited, but a little like, isn't it silly that
it's a little
they're gay?
gawky.
Yeah.
They're gawking at him. Yeah.
I think maybe like it could with like maybe like a 2019 fairy does. Ooh, wrong word to say. but like but like with a little
I like to go to Arc on a Saturday night and be like, anyone here selling fairy dust? Cocaine?
yeah.
Imagine
But,
Fairy
walking into
dust.
Ark and be like, anyone here a fairy?
but like
I'm looking for some dust.
like if they were say to remake Big Daddy in 2019 for Netflix for some reason, I think that
which isn't out of the realm
yeah,
of possibility.
I think there'd be a
Starring
little.
Adam Sandler again.
I think there'd be a little less like they're gay. Like
Yeah. They do the other guy thing where like you don't even find out that the character's gay till like episode 5.
Yeah.
and then like it's done with. Did you see the other guy?
oh yeah.
There's how you find out that Hing's character is gay.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
like the 5th episode.
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
like, my boyfriend-
It's done literally with like almost like a look at the camera of like, huh? I was gay the whole time.
Yeah.
not even a big
A
deal.
wink.
Yeah, that made me laugh.
But you
a
didn't
lot.
see that coming.
But you didn't. See, that's how little we give a shit.
Yeah. And I guess like today that the Hooters stuff would maybe be considered a little problematic.
Oh, he's so cruel
But-
to that woman.
but also
but
like,
she does have nice hoo-has.
That's sure. Yeah, no, she does.
but also like,
And do you know who his ex-girlfriend is?
Who?
Christy Swanson, the original Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Really?
oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, in the movie.
damn.
Yeah,
Um,
but what's your point, sorry?
Well, like the kind of relationship that he has between like him and Leslie Mann is like typical of like people who are probably that age, who are probably in their like late 20s, and they still like act like snarky kids to each other, making fun of each other like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I guess like there's a bit of the thing where like they're like Hooters is a thing to be ashamed of.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, she's empowered.
Well, because like
When
the old-
really going to Hooters
Yeah.
is the thing to be ashamed of.
I got kicked out of a Hooters in San Diego.
Tell me more.
I wish I wish it
Yeah.
They're like, we just don't have any more
You're
wings.
gonna have to tell the story as well because now we're all like, oh no, Jamie did something to one of the hosts.
was no. Like I really wish it was
No,
more
it was like
interesting.
ho-
Not that way.
It was like Homer getting kicked out of the all-you-can-eat restaurant.
it would be closer to that if it like if that
Yeah,
happened. Like
just
this,
too drunk?
This guy's eating too many wings. No, not even too drunk. Like we got sat down by like our waitress. She was very attractive. We didn't say anything.
Is
or
this in
do
America or
anything.
is this?
Yeah, this is in San Diego.
Yeah.
And like we ordered like our first beer, and I think we were ordering some wings. And like 2 minutes later, like the manager came over and was like, "I need to see your IDs." And we we're like, "Sure." We're all over 21, but
Yeah.
like we Aussie driver's licenses, and he's like, "These don't cut it. You need to like come back with your passports." And we're like, "Oh, that's like a 10, 15 minute walk away." And he's like, "Well, you can come back with your passport." We're not going 15 minutes home to come back to a fucking Hooters.
Yeah.
So they kicked us out. Like,
Yeah, right. This was before
So we got
or
kicked
after
out
you
for-
groped the.
well, no, no. Like that's it. I wish it was more entertaining and like I ate too many wings or something like that. But it was just they wanted.
Man, is there somewhere you know how
Hooters wants official documentation from your country.
Is there somewhere like that around here we could go for? We could have some drinks out for my bucks.
Hooters?
There's a Hooters in Campbelltown.
Yeah.
I'm not going to Campbelltown.
There was a Hooters in Parramatta for a while.
I'm
There-
not even going to Parramatta.
There was a
North
short,
Sydney's as far as I've got.
there was a short-lived one in Cronulla.
Well, you're not
for a
going to
while.
fucking get a Hooters.
Just
in North
any
Sydney.
kind of like something with some sort of busty women.
The Rosebery Hotel on Friday afternoon has lingerie wait.
We could go to the
waitresses.
concourse. Like that's lingerie.
oh man, I
waitresses.
think maybe we got to go to the concourse.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're like, do you want to go and contribute to the shitty day that they're already having?
No, they
No, I
love
wouldn't
it.
be. No, we'd tip, dude. It's
Yeah,
fine.
Hooters of Parramatta is still open.
Oh, really?
I don't because it's got to be before the casino and before the like on a Friday afternoon.
When is your Bucks party?
September? I'm going to set a date in the next few.
Because
days.
I'm like busy 3 weekends out of 4 in September.
We-
Like I've got weddings in.
Tell
2
me
of
what
them.
weekend I'll make it work.
Okay, cool. But I won't
We can
it
do
now.
that off pod.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can because Sando needs a date as well.
Have you ever been to Hooters?
No, never. I've been to a
I have a funny story about
restaurant?
that.
I've been to a similar one. It's the same idea in Amsterdam.
Knockers.
It was a lot of British guys on Bucks weekends.
Yeah, sick.
Yeah, that's my one. You go. Right.
Saying lovely knockers,
Yeah, yeah.
darling.
They
Can
were.
I see your job, please?
And I kept being like, "Can we just get some weed, Dad?" Like, I was in there with my father. Yes.
Yeah, and he was in there just going, "No, son, I want to stay in here and look at all their knockers."
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Your
Yeah,
dad.
my dad,
tits.
born in Manly, is very cockney.
Your dad almost certainly didn't want to leave because he thought he was in with
Oh, we-
Crystal,
Yeah,
who was
yeah,
serving.
yeah.
we went to a strip club together a couple like days later. Like,
Jesus
yeah.
Christ.
And he probably thought he was in with Candy with an eye there.
Yeah,
too.
for sure. Yeah.
No, I
German
was
strip club.
in like 2013 or something like that. I short for like 3 months dated this girl, and she was like not right for me. Andy knows what I'm talking about.
I remember her. She was
Um,
cool. We partied.
She loved to party. I'll give her that. She was fun.
Actually fucked it.
She tried to fuck Chris Lieben to get back at me,
man.
and he
What
was.
a dumb way to do that.
Man,
Oh, but like he and I were like hanging out all the time back then.
Yeah, but even then.
man, she would have had more luck if she went for. No, I wouldn't have fucked her.
Well, he was like, because he told me at the time, he was like, I didn't do it. And like years later, I'm like, you can tell me if you did it because I won't care. Like, I
Yeah.
genuinely won't. And he's like, no, because you said so much how bad a root she was.
Yeah, sick. Man, I love
But-
the man. Chris Lieben knocking back anyone is funny to
So
me.
funny.
Yeah.
should
But
be
he
taken
parties
with
with
Lieben
bottles.
has a surprising track record
Oh, I
with
know. He and I
good-looking
have
women.
crossed swords a few times.
So have we.
Yeah.
But no, so but she was from like out west or whatever, and like I don't mean to profile, but parts of that showed occasionally in like the differences in our upbringing. And then we went to have lunch with her parents one day, and I was shockingly hungover.
Yeah.
And we went to their house out in like this sort of Sydney southwest, and they're like, all right, let's go get lunch somewhere. They're like, let's just drive to like Campbelltown. It's sort of nearby. There'll be a bunch of stuff there.
Yes,
and we
doggy.
roll into this like thing where
Yeah.
there were like kind of 4 big chain
Was your girlfriend
restaurant
like, I don't
things.
want to bother mum at work? That's a Simpsons joke, I think.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Nelson,
Nelson.
says it. Yeah, Nelson
Yeah,
says
yeah.
that, yeah.
But one of those places is Hooters, and they're all trying to be like, should we go to that? Do we go to that? And then I just like watched like her and her parents decide that for this like family lunch we
Yeah.
would go to Hooters.
That's sick.
And like at that time I was like really like, I don't know if this is for me, and that really fucking sealed it. I was like, I gotta fucking end this.
So
and
I'm
then
actually-
she broke up with me.
See,
But did you go to Hooters?
Yeah,
and
we
eat
did.
lunch? Was
we
it good?
had no, it was terrible.
Did you take a look, though?
I've heard the wings are actually quite good at Hooters.
That's why you were there.
That was also
when
like
you got kicked out, you're
I'm a
like, dude,
big
I
wing
need some
fan.
wings.
I didn't order wings.
You're right,
as
you
well, 'cause
gotta-
I just didn't want to be one of them sitting there eating with the bib.
What's wrong?
You got like indigestion or something from that chip. You're struggling a little in your chair there, James.
Oh, no. I just
okay.
burped.
Oh, okay, fair
Yeah.
enough. Yeah, fair enough. I just always worry that you're having a heart attack.
My left arm is numb.
Yeah, Hooters is pretty sick. I really love this movie. All the stuff with the dad made me sad. That was pretty good. Rob
Yeah.
Schneider in brown face. That was excellent.
Is he got brown face on?
Oh, he's big time. Got brown face on.
I thought it was just...
It's a little bit like it's not super extreme,
Dude, it's
but
like full on brown.
But, like, what
face.
nationality is he supposed to
supposed to
be?
be, like-
he's just supposed to be
Indeterminate.
some sort of like indeterminate.
I think it's supposed to be like
eat-
Southeast Asian.
No,
Really? I thought it was, like, more Turkish.
yeah, I would have
like-
thought it was something like that, like Arabic or
Pretty
something like that.
close.
Like, but that line, just like the way he treats the kid, like an adult, basically, where like he says something to him and just says, "You calling me a liar?" Like the insecurity of that is so funny.
He's just, yeah, Schneider's actually pretty funny in this movie.
He's so funny. Like he's actually a funny dude.
Yeah, I'd like that. Like Adam Sandler did kidnap this child. What he did is so unbelievably illegal. He would go to jail for years.
Yeah, but he
for
got
doing
clapped at court, dude. That means it doesn't count.
Yeah.
That. He gave a rousing speech about why he should be allowed to take care of a kid.
It's interesting seeing, like, a skinny, black-haired Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Pre-Daily Show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John Stewart's
Probably
been in the news.
still smoking cigarettes.
He's
Yeah.
been in the news the last couple of weeks. He's been killing it. John
He's
Stewart.
been doing something, right?
He was talking to Congress
9/11.
about how they were delaying payment for 9/11 first responder stuff.
Didn't that have some sort of positive effect?
Yeah, they passed the bill.
Right.
They like rushed some shit, or like they passed the bill, they got the funds distributed or some shit.
Man,
But yeah,
it's
he was, like,
crazy
crying
because,
shit.
you know, we used to
Yeah,
listen to
no,
politicians.
show off. Yes, please, Daddy.
Yeah.
Give it to me, Daddy. I don't.
This is starting to make my stomach feel a little heated now.
Yeah.
It-
Not in like an indigestion, like poo way, but just like there's a little,
Sorry, what's an indigestion food?
yeah, there's a little fire in my belly. if you know
Yeah.
what
I didn't find it a fire so much as like
a warming sensation.
it's reacting for a bit.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's one chip.
Yeah, it'll go away.
I pour a beer on it. Beer neutralizes that stuff.
Yeah, beer's quite good for chili apparently.
Yeah, beer and milk.
We
Yeah.
did that at work because when it became beer o'clock on Friday, I took those to work and was like, "All right, cunts, let's eat some corn
And how'd
chips."
they go?
Some people struggled enormously with like a third of a chip, and like a couple of the girls just like, "Yeah, eyes are a little bit watery, but I'm fine." I was like, "Well done."
Jesus, that's crazy to me.
That's hot.
One of the girls said that like a Bangladeshi friend of her dad's just like eats them like they're Doritos.
Nah.
Yeah, that probably wouldn't surprise me.
Mm.
But like some people have the capacity to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've
Well,
got
they just brought up
little
on just
white
like-
boy stomachs over here.
Yeah, they're not as strong constitutionally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when you were brought up on a diet of chicken chippies and pomme noisettes.
Yeah, sure. I don't know what that is.
They're the little
Pomme
potato
noisettes
balls.
are the little potato balls.
I love them.
And chicken
dog.
chippies are like the little
Like potato chips?
chicken.
No, they're
finger
like
thingies.
balls, like round balls.
Like mashies?
Yeah, they're kind of like a
Kinda,
smaller
but they're
mashy. Yeah.
smaller.
Yeah.
They're delicious.
Oh, I've
Yeah.
had those.
You
Yeah,
should
they're,
get
real,
them.
they're real good.
Yeah, I got a deep fryer. I
As
should
some-
get involved.
As someone that just eats fried potato products, it's amazing that you're not more.
Yeah.
familiar.
No, that's
Oh.
what I eat like one good meal a day, I would say.
There's news on the fast food front. Is apparently they're creating like a vegan
Yeah.
thing at KFC.
Yeah,
Are
I've
you
heard
going to
that.
get it?
Yeah, it's going to be a mushroom popcorn chicken is what I've been hearing.
Oh, well, I mean, like that's
I would
pretty
love
easy.
that.
That's just
I've-
breaded mushroom.
I've had that from Korean fried chicken places. It's unbelievable.
yeah,
Yeah.
breaded fried mushrooms, great.
Yeah, it's so good. But you do it with like the KFC like spices and
Yeah.
shit. Ooh, baby.
Anything breaded is great.
Anything in that 11 secret herbs, baby.
Yeah.
Dude. What's the difference between a herb and a spice?
Ooh, I don't know.
Yeah, me either.
Um,
Maybe it's where it's from? Like continentally? Because herb seems to just be like small bits of plants and spices like ground up
That's what I was thinking.
flowers and shit.
Herbs are stuff like basil and like it's
Yeah.
more like
Coriander.
leafy.
Yeah,
Whereas
it's more
spices-
leafy. It's like
spices is
ground up.
ground shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
but what's
spice is
it ground
like
from?
pepper is a spice.
I mean, like cardamom's a
salt
spi-
is technically a spice.
I think it's a-
Cardamom's a spice, I think, because it's like balls.
Yeah.
do you know seasoning can only mean salt? It's the only thing you can actually season with.
Really?
Everything else is just like
What about
spicing.
pepper?
No, that's like putting pepper on something. It's like, yeah, seasoning specifically means salt, apparently. I learned that from MasterChef.
So
Wow.
this movie is
Yeah.
actually one of the stronger cases for the schlubby Adam Sandler being like a good romantic lead.
Yes.
I reckon.
I would say
I think the storyline with him and Joey Lauren Adams is like very sweet.
I mean, she could do a lot better. Like a
Yeah,
lot,
of course she could.
like a lot better.
Like
Do
I'm
you
on the
think
sister
during
side.
sex he goes like,
That'd be sick.
that's the noise he makes when he goes down on you?
Yeah. I love whenever I think of Adam Sandler, I think of him in the Celebrity Jeopardy sketches, and he goes,
Well, like
is
Jimmy
your first
Fallon.
answer Abby, and is your and is your wager Doobie? Abby Doobie. So funny. All right, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be.
What's
that's funny.
what's another movie where he's like a viable, goofy, romantic lead?
Ooh,
Is he in Punch
Happy
Drunk
Gilmore?
Love? I've never
more
seen
so.
it.
In Billy
Punch-
Madison, it's insane.
Well, Punch Drunk Love, he's kind of like rage. Like he's got rage
Yeah.
issues. He's not like a sweet. He's sweet, but he's ragey.
in Happy
Right.
Gilmore, he's like a good guy.
Yeah, true.
Billy Madison, he's disabled, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Waterboy, kind of the same.
Oh, Waterboy, he's literally like,
yeah.
yeah, he's playing a disabled person.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't. Is he playing a disabled person or is he playing like someone who's like a bit, well, quite weird because they've had this weird sheltered upbringing by like a crazy.
I
mean,
I
who's
always
to
thought the
say?
implication was that he was, not right.
Yeah, I think
But
so.
but it shows that there are signs of intelligence there. Like he knows
yeah,
a
some
lot
sort
about
of,
water
like-
and stuff.
Well, the idea
like
of
that,
like a savant is like not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Rain Man exists as a film,
sure.
Yeah, I don't know. Were you ever called an idiot savant at all? I've been thinking about that phrase a lot the last few days. It's very funny. It's outdated. You're not supposed to say it. I think it's very funny
Are
though.
you really not supposed to say idiot savant
no,
anymore?
it's
Because
not
I
a
think the
real
implication
thing.
is that you're like it's bad to say
Idiot
you're an
means
idiot.
like you're like it's like the R word. dude.
Yes,
Like-
I have probably been called that, probably by you.
Yeah, I don't think I'd say something as nice to say you're an idiot. I'd maybe.
no, I don't
throw
think I'd say
Rain
something
Man
as
at
nice
you,
to
but-
say you're a savant.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm
idiot,
changing.
surely.
I'm changing your name in my phone to Rain Woman.
I mean, it's very sweet.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been called an idiot savant.
No, me either, dude. I've been called an idiot a lot though.
Yeah, I've been called dumb.
Yeah,
Like,
I think I called you an idiot in the last hour
think,
or so.
All right. Do you think fundamentally? Do you think you're a dumb person?
I think anyone who's not an arrogant piece of shit probably worries that they're a bit dumb.
I think I'm the dumbest guy I know.
I like.
I don't think you are.
No,
I've,
thanks,
I've,
James.
I've done material about that. Is like a bunch of my friends have like written books and have PhDs and shit. Like hanging around them, I'm just like I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because like
I feel that way when I see people who are wearing like clean underwear.
yeah. Well, it's
People who are paying for their train fare.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting because there's a whole class, like subgroup of people, and you see it in comedy a lot, who think that they're smart because they know references to
Oh,
things.
yeah, yeah,
Who are
yeah.
like, like I'm smart because like I can pull a Simpsons quote out of thin air, or because I've read like Dune and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like they're like I think being well read does like
It does
say
help
something.
you.
It helps
and
you to be more articulate.
But I
maybe.
think that's like a very toxic crossover with like nerd culture,
For
like
sure.
where that happens, where people,
People
are
like to go like love to gatekeep the idea of being intelligent as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
trying
yeah.
to write a bit about this. Is like the term sapiosexual
Oh yeah.
drives me up the wall.
It drives
Like,
me
It's
horny.
so it's so fucking elitist.
what is it?
It means you want to fuck smart people. It's like you're attracted
It's
to their
I'm only attracted to
mind.
intelligence, but it's like
Usually just means straight, but I like I'm a dork.
it's
So I do, I'm
But
straight,
it-
but I'm a fucking loser. Like.
but it's so arrogant.
Do
and,
people
like-
go around
and I-
throwing that around?
And I
Yes.
bet every fucking
Where?
I bet every fucking Tinder bio I see where someone says they're a sapiosexual, they also mention how much they love Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's a child's book, you fucking.
It's not like it's not like a lefty like poly thing. It's like a like it's a very normie loser thing.
Yeah, it's like it's just someone trying to seem uppity.
It
It's
sounds
it's
like
almost
a
like an insecurity
normie
thing.
conservative take on what a lefty person would say.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I'm a sapiosexual.
man. I was having brunch with some normies today, some civilians.
Oh lord.
Who?
I work like work friends. It was one
Right.
of their birthdays, so we had brunch.
Yeah.
And man, like my work friends were cool, but like their non-work friends were there, and it was like, man, you people are all very boring.
Yeah.
I fucking love a
Everyone-
normie brunch though.
Everyone who doesn't get do over my comedy is a fucking idiot. You don't do open mics, man. I don't want to
open
fucking
mic
talk to you.
elitism is probably
Yeah.
the clearest sign of true intelligence.
Yeah, it's,
I've got good normie friends.
I got
You don't have
I got a
any
weird. I got
friends.
one normie friend. He's a weird dude who loves wrestling. I love him so much.
Yeah, I wouldn't class him
But
as
is he normie?
No, he's not normie at all. He's a real
normie at all.
weirdo.
He's an idiot savant.
Yeah, he crashed on my couch the other night. He's a good dude. I love that guy. He's gonna be one of my groomsmen. But yeah, no, it was good.
He
fun,
might
dude.
be one of your groups.
Yeah,
Oh, do you get to decide as the best man?
No, I'm just implying.
You get the
I'm
final
implying
say
that
on
the
it.
wedding still
Jamie.
might not go
Jamie's
ahead.
Oh,
fine.
right,
The wedding
right,
not
yeah,
happening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, the Bucks will go ahead.
I've got money on it.
Yeah, let me know what weekend you're free in September. Don't
Yeah,
forget
yeah,
about that. What else can we say about this fucking movie? I really did enjoy it. I thought it was very sweet and very wholesome. I liked his apartment. There was like, it was
His
Oh man,
apartment
the apartment looks so
rules.
cool.
yeah. The exposition at the dump is very funny. His dad being like, Sonny, listen to me. Here's all the facts about your life that the audience needs to know now. And also, you should be a lawyer. And then in the next scene, he's like, I'm actually secretly great at law.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like when he's sitting at that party and like his mate is like, and he's like, "You should sue for this." I was like, "Oh, he's meant to be smart." Like,
Yeah.
I
He's
can't-
wasting his potential.
yeah.
That's the problem with me is I have no potential to waste. So like, what's the point?
Yeah, you're just dumb as shit.
I'm just an idiot,
yeah.
man.
Just
You
dumb.
just put newspaper on everything.
You're just dumb as shit with no prospects. Yeah, and you walk around being dumb, shitting yourself, putting down newspaper because you're dumb as shit and you have no future.
I mean, yeah. Like, you're not wrong. Like,
Oh boy.
nah, it's good.
The
bud.
scene where he goes up.
Nah, it's a pretty good life I've got. Like,
Well, ignorance is bliss, they say.
yeah, dude.
The
why
get
not?
the I guess sort of pullback reveal where they go up and see the damage he's done with the slingshot is very funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like thousands of dead birds.
You
Like,
know-
what would you do with that?
They say ignorance is bliss, but you know what they also say, dude?
What?
Self-improvement is masturbation.
Oh, you ever thought about that though?
Yeah, I've actually thought
You ever like
about
thought
that a
about what
lot.
that like fucking means, dude?
Do you know what the answer is? Self-destruction. Damn. Or is
Yeah.
it destruction? Just regular destruction?
Self-destruction.
Yeah, I thought so.
Now that's something.
That's the answer.
But isn't the ultimate destruction both self and elsewhere?
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it's nihilism, dude.
Project Mayhem, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna get a
It's
Project
going off.
Mayhem tattoo.
Yeah.
What is Project Mayhem?
It's the next stage of Fight Club.
Oh, that's
it's
right.
Phase
yeah,
2,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
We're starting it right here, right now.
Phase 3, profits.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's actually all about capitalism.
It is.
Man, I would love to start a Big Daddy Fight Club. It's where I fight Adam Sandler without a shirt on every night.
Do you think Adam Sandler could beat you up?
Yeah,
I
He's
absolutely
pretty
think he
big.
could.
Yeah, he could. for
Like,
sure.
he is a big daddy.
Yeah, he's a big boy, dude. He also seems like he's pretty like. I reckon he would have played football and shit. Like, seems like a pretty. He's like a very physical guy. He's very rough and tumble.
Yeah. I think now he'd
I'm
be a bit...
I'm a French Duke.
I don't know if
frail.
I don't know if we have visited this before. We probably have, but let's do it again. Fight Club, Big Daddy. Could you beat your own dad in a fight?
No,
No. Could you
No.
beat your stepdad?
50-50.
Do you
I think I
you-
might be able to take my dad. He's pretty skinny.
My dad's a
Mm.
big dude and he's far more aggressive than me.
I think the only reason I think I could beat my dad is I would have him for pace.
Yeah, okay.
Because he's like only a little bit shorter than me and he's quite big. But like, because he's like slowed down from like years of alcoholism
Yeah.
and shit and smoking too many darts.
My dad's like fitter than me and stronger. Like he does weights. And
Right,
He
yeah.
does cardio and shit.
I
Like,
can
he's-
imagine your dad doing weights in the garage.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kevin
Yeah.
Spacey in
He would.
American Beauty style.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then on the weekend goes and lives Kevin Spacey in real lifestyle.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, I don't think you want to do that.
No.
I don't think that's legal.
Yeah.
I'm certain it's not legal.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that it's illegal. Yeah, it's Adam Sandler, man. I am a fan of the Sandman. I think that's true. I think that's true to life.
Yeah, I mean, after Big Daddy is where he went through like his shithouse period. Like, I don't think you can argue that Little Nicky's good.
Was that the
I've never
next
seen
movie?
Little Nicky.
I think so. And then like 8 Crazy Nights
Yeah, that's bad.
was very bad. And then
50 First Dates.
I'm gonna.
I think that's a little later. I think there's a dark period of Adam Sandler films.
I'm gonna
coming
look up
after
the
Big
chronology
Daddy.
of it right now.
I'm
We
pretty
can see
sure
where.
it's Little Nicky next.
We can see where it
Wedding
went.
Singer's already happened by this
Wedding
stage?
Singer is early.
Yeah, like it's 97 or something?
Yeah.
Wedding Singer was between Happy Gilmore and The Waterboy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wedding Singer is fucking
So from there,
great.
you've got a string of hits.
Yes, you're right. The next one was Little Nicky. Then the next one was Punch Drunk Love, which I guess is like because it's PTA. It's
Great.
a bit of
But you don't count that as an Adam Sandler movie.
anger
No.
management was pretty bad.
I liked it when
That-
I was a kid, but I'm sure it doesn't hold up.
That was after
What?
Eight Crazy
Anger
Nights.
management.
Anger
Then it
management.
was 51st
I love
Dates.
Jack
Jack.
Nicholson.
Oh, right, yeah.
That also, honestly, A Few Good Men might be one of my favorite movies as well.
Yeah, that tracks.
I'm a big Sorkin fan. You know?
I thought when you meant you love Jack, you mean you love the character of Jack in Jack and Jill by Adam
No,
Sandler.
I mean Jack Nicholson from
Yeah,
Anger
right.
Management. Yeah.
See, it almost started to get a bit better because like it went from 51st Dates to Longest Yard. That's probably not good.
No.
Click. People seem
Click
to have
is very bad.
people seem to have differing opinions.
I
of that.
hated Click.
Some people
Um,
think that Click is like really emotional.
No, it is. It's very sad.
but it's like
it's
manipulatively
cheap.
cynical.
It's very cheap emotion.
But then we have
It's
that
not
Reign
worth-
Over Me where he's
That's
in a
another
dramatic role.
very cynical 9/11 manipulation of emotions. But I know someone who said that for a while that Reign Over Me was like their favorite film of all time.
But then it starts to go really up and down because it's I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
Oof.
You don't mess with the Zohan. I've heard
Yeah,
a lot
I've
of
heard that's
differing opinions of
terrible.
that. Isn't that the first like Judd Apatow like pen?
yeah,
movie?
I've heard that I've heard good things and bad things, and I'm more inclined to believe the bad things from the little of it I've seen.
Yeah,
inclined
it
to-
looks pretty bad.
I'm
man.
inclined to believe the bad things, but I do believe that maybe there could be some funny
Oh,
stuff in
sure.
there. Like it's obviously like if you take it on what it is, which is like something very silly. Then we've got funny people, which like people.
My opinion on funny people is split like in half based on
Yeah.
what part of the movie
I
we're
like
talking
funny
about.
people.
Yeah,
I love the first half, and the second half is fine.
It's too long.
It's too long by
It's
half.
very too
It's
long.
Judd Apatow at his most self-indulgent.
Dude,
But then we have-
Pineapple Express did not need to be 2 hours. That's
No.
crazy.
Then
Like,
we have another steep drop off where we go to Grown Ups and then to Jack and Jill.
Yeah, that's too bad in a row. That's 2 singers in a row. That's My Boy must be coming up soon.
And then Hotel Transylvania, followed by Grown Ups 2, then Blended Pixels, Hotel Transylvania 2, The Ridiculous 6. So at this point, he's written off.
Where's That's My Boy?
And then, oh yeah, that wasn't on here. This is, yeah.
I feel like
Well, I
that's-
mean, That Was My Boy is pretty bad too.
No,
right?
That's My Boy is terrible. Me and Charlie watched it because we thought it would be funny
I
to
would-
watch such a bad movie.
Man, Sandberg and Sandler together could be great as well.
it should be
It
great.
should be great.
Yeah, they're both great.
Because like I think they were both involved a little in the script as well, but it's like really mean spirited and like
Did you like the Bash Brothers thing on Netflix?
I really did.
I liked it. I think it's really funny.
The songs are all quite fun and catchy
The
as well.
one with Sia is hilarious. I
If you
think.
know a little about like
IHOP parking.
I
lot's
know
very
like the
funny.
basic story.
yeah,
I like looked it up for it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Well, I've been following Jose Canseco on Twitter for like a decade.
Yeah.
He's like
apparently he thought it was really funny.
he's certifiably
Well,
insane.
he
though.
like sent a fucking tweet to
Yeah.
Sandberg being like, if you want
Yeah,
the
let's do a
real Jose
sequel. Yeah.
Canseco involved, he was like, you can video call my manager or something and put his phone number
That's
in it.
sick. Jose Canseco. How did he go in the Simpsons episode?
Jose Canseco.
Yeah, he's
what-
in.
what
He's
was-
in
what
Homer
wa-
at the Bat. How
what-
did he? How did he
What was the
meet
thing
his
he
fate?
did wrong?
He
Was he the one that fell down the hole?
No,
that's Daryl.
Jose Canseco
No.
famously is the guy that rescued the people from the house because he said that he had to be heroic in it. Like
That's
his
No,
right.
no,
demise had
no,
to be
no.
heroic.
But wasn't that Steve Sachs?
No,
He's like, you watch
No,
too many movies.
That's who he got arrested. Steve Sachs got
Yeah.
arrested. You watch too many movies, sexy boy. No, yeah, it is. You're right. It is.
Oh right.
yeah, 'cause
right.
he
Jose
made
Canseco, he's got my cat, and they get the cat. Oh, my washer
yeah.
dryer, whatever it is.
Oh
he-
yeah,
he,
I'll
like-
save your drive.
yeah, he made a fuss about that apparently.
Yeah,
Right.
that's a real pro wrestling move. He's like, I'm going over, brother. It's
Yeah.
like I gotta.
It's funny that like, the one person that doesn't fuck up ended up fucking up real bad in real life. You know, like Daryl Strawberry, he, like,
yeah,
lost it all as like
yeah.
a huge coke addict.
Cokehead.
Although I think he's like kind of reformed himself now and is like a anti-drug motivational speaker or something.
He's really funny in that episode. That episode's so fucking good. But Daryl Strawberry
that's-
at the end when he's like, "Hey, Skip," he's just like real casual about what he's doing.
I
It's
think
so funny.
that's the first like really great episode.
possibly.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd have to take a look at the
Yeah,
order,
I'd have
but
to look at the
be
numbers on
inclined-
this.
I'd be inclined
There's
to
like
agree.
there's some good shit before that. Like Radio Bart's pretty good.
I think Burns for Carlton to Kraftwerk is before.
That's before.
Oh, that
that's
episode's
good.
very good.
That's good. But I
And
just
it's-
thought Homer at the Bat is like a stone cold
Yeah.
classic.
Yeah, that'd be in my top 10.
Also, like now
Hmm.
that you think about it, because like back then it had like rarely been done to get a whole baseball team, but like
Yeah.
man, like for for how bad you can fuck that sort of thing up, because like there have been things with like a ton of like ensemble that brought in later, like in other episodes, like they really got something out of it.
For sure. It's pretty crazy they had 3 out of 4 Beatles on the show, like separately.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Like,
I mean, they probably would have ended up getting John Lennon if he didn't die.
yeah, that's true. He might have even been first.
Yeah,
He loves like pop culture and shit, right? I think John Lennon like was like one of those guys who was like secretly into like, pop culture.
he had a huge Funko collection.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
Oh man.
He was watching Rick and Morty.
Hell
Yeah.
yes.
We were saying this last night. My friend's name is Rick Morton.
That's right.
What a terrible name to have at this.
What's his What's his middle name? What if it was Rick and Morton? Yeah.
Yeah.
It starts with N like Nathan or something. Rick and Morton.
Yeah.
Rick and Morton.
Yeah. His middle name is BoJack Horseman.
Will that do it?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're running a little light.
We are running light. We're on 49.
Because I got to go in a minute.
All right. What time? What?
It's 5:10.
Yeah. Where are you gonna be?
I got to go to Everly.
What time are you meeting?
Got a little bit of time.
5:30.
Well, it takes 5 minutes to walk to Everly.
Yeah, but pack up and stuff, and then I probably might take shit.
Oh, the corn chips got to him already.
Yeah, they might have got me.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just fucking wrap it up then. We don't know these cunts anything.
Oh, God.
All the listeners are SOBs.
Guys, you don't mind if we wrap up 10 minutes early, do you? We work so hard and we've made $0 to date from
We
this.
give you content.
We give you sweet Connie.
10.
Connie 10.
Hot tent.
Yeah.
Connie Tent is my drag name.
That's pretty good, actually.
No, your drag name is actually much
come
better
up-
than that.
I've come up with like 5 drag names.
What's your other ones?
I've got Mel Onoma.
That's my favorite.
I've got
good.
Visa Versace, which that's my favorite. I had one the other day, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, I am Garticus.
that one's a bad one.
Yeah,
but
that's real bad.
It might be my favorite.
Connie 10 as well, which I just made up
Connie
with.
10's good.
Con 10.
Mine's Dawn Service.
That's pretty good. I like Dawn
Service is
Service.
funny.
And my drag king name is Stan Pellegrino.
That's not bad. My drag kin name.
Dan Muggled.
It's Stan Netflix.
Dan Netflix.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that's the episode.
Yeah.
Come to
plugs.
Powerbomb.
Yeah, do it.
Friday nights. We're back on the upswing, baby. Don't worry about us.
don't imply there was a downswing.
Yeah. what the hell?
Pre-book because we sell out every week.
Every week.
Without fail.
Yeah, sometimes we just don't advertise it.
We did sell out last show,
Yeah,
though. So
and we
both.
didn't advertise it because we don't like to brag.
Yeah. Also, if you're someone who goes to green lights, that show's ending soon, so come to Powerbomb instead.
Yeah, I think
Once that show's
would
done.
it be out of the realm of possibility?
I was
to
gonna
tell
ask.
Nico and Alexi to plug us.
I was going to ask.
I feel like that would be a pretty.
I reckon
grubby
do it
thing
on the
to do.
Facebook. Get him to do it on the Facebook page after the.
I reckon they should do
I
it
reckon
at
we'd
the
have
last
to
show.
give. I reckon we'd have to give him 2 spots or something for that to be allowed.
Maybe
Like
do
that-
it. Maybe do it through Lex.
That seems like they don't want the show to end now. That seems like pretty rotten to ask. You're like, hey, even though it has, like, can you give us a plug? I know you're sad about your show.
We finally ended green lights.
Yeah.
Feels
Did
pretty
it.
good.
Yeah.
We did it. When do we reveal to them that we were the ones that spoke to the
The
board at the
Irish
Gaelic
Consortium.
Club?
Yeah.
Yeah, that rules.
We went in there and said this comedy show is not good enough.
I think I already did that bit to Nico that I was behind.
Right? Yeah.
I
My
orchestrated.
name's actually Jamie O'Kirk.
Yeah.
I am Irish. Like, we
Are you
like-
actually?
I like mostly, yeah.
So no.
I've got Irish in me.
Yeah, like most.
Yeah, but
white-
you're also like Australian.
Yeah. I guess. But like I'm like white. Like I'm a white guy. It means I'm British and Irish.
A
mostly.
white guy.
I'm a white guy.
That's all the plugs.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Good.
wait, no.
No,
you didn't do-
come to Comedy at Papa Getty's third Tuesday of every month. It's a professional comedy show with professional comedians. No open mic spots. There's no sign up process.
If you message Rose on Facebook, she'll give you a spot.
No, she won't.
Send videos.
There's a lot of people who have messaged me on Facebook who could attest to the fact that won't happen.
All right. So her fan page is Rose Piper.
Yeah.
Her personal Facebook is Rosie Piper.
Oh, don't you dare.
Why it's so hard to find. Like,
Yeah. How am I going to crack this firewall?
yeah. So yeah. Also, our Facebooks are Jamie Kirk and Andrew Hastings.
Well, I think as well, like if you type
Just
in...
add us. You can
I
just
think
add us if you want.
Yeah, you can
I
add
don't
us
care.
as friends.
Why
Hey,
not?
No, don't have me as a friend.
I like how, like...
I need to get some more action on my page.
I like how...
You like our
Oh, yeah, I like our
pages.
pages. I like how Hastings...
Jamie has Twitter now.
Yeah. I like how
Hey,
Hastings-
follow me on Twitter. I posted a photo of my butt last night, which didn't get the number of likes I needed to post
Oh
it
yeah,
on
I
the Instagram
promised I'd
story.
like that. Sorry,
I
haven't
prom.
done it
Yeah,
yet.
I
We-
also posted a photo of Rose's
I
butt.
think we stalled at 32. I needed 40.
All right, what's up?
Uh,
Were you saying something about I like how Hastings?
Yeah, I like how you say just add me, like very casually, implying that you're like a friendly guy, but really because you think it's an opportunity to get nudes.
Yeah, you hope that they'll be a hot chick. And
Hey.
you can fuck them.
Whatever happens, happens. All right.
To the next step.
To the next step.
You guys want to hear my Bernie Sanders impression?
Yes.
I'm Bernie Sanders.
Oh, that was
No, it was fine.
Good.
That's fine.